All right, so in this video, I'm going to tell you a story and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean and why AI is changing the game. So, about 10 years ago, we created this app called Total Body Consulting. If you don't know, I used to run a bunch of gyms, had 7 gyms. We had a big company and we built a web app because we were spending about $4,000 a month on stationery at just one gym. We had 250, 300 members. They were all getting like a bounded program, and they had a plastic sleeve and the ring binding, and they were pretty epic. It was world class. And if you're a TBC OG and you're watching this, you'd know exactly what I mean. So we went on the adventure as any young, well, how old was I? 22-year-old dude. Let's build an app. It'll be super cheap and we'll get it done. Long story short, we spent $200,000+. The developer went on a reconnaissance mission to New Zealand and we couldn't get in contact with him. He basically held our code ransom. Then we got another group of Japanese developers to help us build it. But now today with AI, I'm going to see how quickly I can build the same thing. So we are now, this is what I just found. I just got an email from this group saying, hey, we can build an AI web app. And I'm just going to take you through a workflow of how I would build an app. So I'm going to put this on so to start listening. I want you to act as a world-class prompt developer who knows how to create prompts that can create web apps and cross out everything that needs to be done in order to create the web app that we are building is called Total Body Consulting, which is a tool for personal trainers to run their clients' programs and nutrition and accountability all in a central location. Come up with the prompt and any other finer details that are needed in order to create the web app. All right, see how that goes. So again, the workflow is always you ask ChatGPT to do the prompt. Still listening. It comes up with a prompt. I'll just say stop listening. It comes up with the prompt in order to do it. And let's just see how that comes up. We're doing all of this in real time. So here we go. Yeah, perfect. And again, I don't know what all this stuff means. Okay, all right. Let's see. We're going to copy that prompt. We are going to put that in there. And I'm going to hit enter. Okay, need to sign in. Pause this. All right, we have signed in. And now this thing is building. So, okay, Total Body Consulting is an MVP, serves as a central hub for personal trainers, core features, and look at that. That's actually the color that we had. And the teal. That's pretty funny. So I think about 10 years ago, this probably would have cost $20,000 or $30,000 just to kind of get a baseline code and all of this stuff up. But now in 3 minutes and 52 seconds, I am starting to get a baseline level of code that would be able to be used as a web app for the problem that we were trying to solve. So just wanted to share this video because I saw the email and I was like, I wonder how this will go. And I kind of raw dogged it and went straight into building a web app and just kind of looking at these tools and how they're applicable to what it is that the problem that you're solving. And I look at this and I'm like, okay, I can't obviously read code, but I'm just kind of looking it through here and what is it actually creating? Again, I'm not subscribed, so I'm probably not going to have the end goal, but it's pretty crazy to see that this is all can be done now. You ask ChatGPT the right question and then you use these specific web apps in order to create whatever it is that you need to create. So this is where I see, if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner and you can work through the workflows of what needs to be done, you just get unlimited leverage and you can be able to create things so much faster. Literally, I think it's $30 a month for ChatGPT. And this is free. And, if it was good and I was going to develop it more, I would obviously have a lot more usage in here. And then you can take this to a developer or someone that really knows it, and then they can put the finishing touches on, right? You can do 80% with AI. And then once you've got that, maybe this microphone hasn't been recording. I just realized. Let's see. Once they have got that, then you'll be able to give them the product and create the leverage that you need. So just a pretty interesting thought experiment. The possibilities are endless with AI and yeah, it's a crazy time. So now a couple of minutes later, I have a web page and it has the login. And I think if we go deploy up here, just let me see what's going on here. It is deploying the application. We had the logins. Let me check the deployment status for you. And you can actually just see a preview of the web app that you've just built, which is unreal. Cool. Like we have this. Your site has been successfully deployed. And we have, let's just see. All right, well, that's my email address. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sign up. Would you look at that? I have now built a web app and it is live. If I go dashboard, this was obviously the dashboard, my workouts. These aren't working, but this literally looks like what it used to look like. And I have done that in about 5 minutes. So when I'm looking at things like this now, there is really no excuse. Your dreams and whatever it is in a software world, go ask ChatGPT how to create the prompt. You find I use this bolt from an email. I'd never really used it before. And I now have Total Body Consulting redone 10 years later. So that is the video. If you need more help in learning how to use AI and you want to start selling AI to businesses, or you want some help with AI in your business, then drop me a DM on Instagram at Jack Zuvelek, and I will talk to you soon.